Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. This is Lessons and Learning with Larkin and Readings. I am Larkin. Welcome back to today's episode. We're going to be connecting with spirit today and answering questions about anything metaphysical, spiritual. We can talk about animals and animal mediumship and communication if you want to connect with animals. We can answer questions and do readings from angels, spirit guides, your loved ones that have crossed over. We can also talk about, answer your paranormal questions. We can talk about dreams, past lives, fairies, anything you guys want to talk about today. I'm going to go ahead and set the mood as usual with my lovely little incense holder. And we're going to do some, I have some Black Orchard today. And we're also going to light our candle. For those of you that are new, you may not know, but I love to encourage everyone to light a candle or some incense, maybe have your crystals nearby, whatever sets the mood for you for this hour that we have together. I know I love to do that because it helps us connect with the world of spirit. As physical human beings, it helps us to switch our mindset, relax, get present, and connect with spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and light this candle. And also, I encourage you all to have a drink with you. I normally have a lovely glass. Today, I just have a can of Coke, a bottle of Coke. But having a drink you enjoy in candle or incense really helps to just give you a nice, comfortable ambiance for enjoying this time together. I'm going to go ahead and light this candle here for us as well. And even when I'm on my own, guys, taking time together to connect with spirit, good evening, welcome. I love to set the mood. Okay. Hello, Beth, welcome. So I want to start out this evening before we do any readings or conversation with setting a time aside for a little bit of gratitude. Hi, Lisa, welcome. Good evening, Sarah. Going to go ahead and turn comments on here. Welcome, Shannon. So I want to take a few minutes and hi, Rebecca, and just take some time to share a little bit of gratitude before we get started. Here in the United States, we will be celebrating Thanksgiving on Thursday. Hi, Facebook user from New Brunswick. Welcome. I want to also remind you all, at the bottom of the screen, there will be a banner and there are some instructions in there. But I want to also let you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, then you will be able to, I'll be able to see your comments. And if you want me to see who you are on Facebook, then you need to actually log in via StreamYard, which is free. You might just have to sign up to be able to log in, but it only takes a few moments. Hi, Casey. Hi, Megan. Welcome. Victoria, hello. Yes, gratitude is so important. And so before we get started tonight, I just want to take the first 5 minutes. Hi, Kirsty. Okay, I want to make sure I got that right. Nina, hello. What a lovely name. I want to take a few minutes because gratitude pulls us into presence. And when we're connecting with spirit, we have to become present. Hi, Allison. Thanks for tuning in. How do you log in? You just go to StreamYard.com. I know in the group, and I think on the, oh, there you go. Veronica posted it. Just go to that StreamYard link and log in. It's free, and then I'll be able to see who you are. Welcome, Victoria. You'll be celebrating Thanksgiving in Germany. Wonderful. So I want to talk about gratitude for just a moment. We'll all take a few minutes together to feel it. Let's see. Yes, I can see, Lisa. You're logged in. Wonderful. Hi, Kelly. Great. Gratitude is so powerful. Guys, I can't even tell you. Yay, Georgia. Good job. it brings you into presence, which is your most powerful place of manifesting. It's also the place that you need to be to really connect with spirit. And we're not we don't have a practice of being present, even though it's our true essence. But when we apply gratitude, surrender and gratitude, it pulls us into a place of presence. So gratitude is a vehicle for actually getting into the now. Hi, Jessica. Welcome, welcome. So I want to take a few moments and let you guys experience this for yourselves as well. Sometimes we experience gratitude by, like with my coaching clients, we will often, suggest that they make a list of things they're grateful for. And that's hi, Mandy, a great intellectual way of practicing gratitude and training yourself to have that habit. But when we really feel it from the inside out, even for things that we don't like, that we don't want to be doing, it transforms us. And we start allowing in, it dissolves resistance and it allows blessings and miracles into our lives. It allows for transformation. It allows for solutions. Let's see here. Welcome, Facebook user. Welcome. Thank you for joining us and welcome to this wonderful group. If you want me to see who you are on Facebook, you can just follow that StreamYard link and log in. It's free and I'll be able to see you. Okay. All right. So let's just take a couple of minutes. I want you to just relax and close your eyes for a moment. And this is going to take a couple moments of silence, but this is something I want to give each of you today in celebration for our Thanksgiving here. You've seen miracles and truly believe that, Shannon. Wonderful. And I want you to just think about even the most basic things that you really feel grateful for. Maybe for you, everyone's at a different place with this. Maybe for you, it's, something you were afraid of has worked itself out, or you got an answer that you really wanted or needed. Welcome, Kim. Welcome, Caroline. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe you're at a point where you can be grateful for things that you don't yet understand that are in process. Because when we're not grateful, when we're trained to look at the world from an egoic standpoint, right? Where if things aren't going our way and there's things we don't like, then the egoic mind believes things aren't going to work out the way we want. So we either have anger or frustration, stress, anxiety, worry, whatever it is. But when we can train ourselves to be grateful enough for everything and anything, understanding that life is always in process, it's never at an end point. That oftentimes things go in a direction that we don't understand and we don't want, but that things are always working out for you. Even if it doesn't seem like it to the egoic mind, things are always working out for you. And that's one of the points of these readings, right? So just wherever you are with gratitude, maybe you're at a place where you can be grateful for things that you don't understand and aren't happy about. Or maybe it's just that you wake up every morning. But we're going to take a moment of silence and just really feel the gratitude until. Hi, Shield. Welcome. Welcome, Facebook users. Letting go is very powerful. Yes. But we're going to just take a deep breath. Close your eyes. You can rest your hands on your lap or your knees if you want. Forget about all your worries just for a minute or two before we do readings. And just let yourself relax. And just find something you feel the gratitude for. And what you will notice, I'm going to kind of walk you through this. As you are starting to say thank you, you don't even have to say thank you for anything in particular. Just start to feel the gratitude. And our external world is a reflection of our internal world. And as we begin to feel gratitude, even without anything in particular, just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It may not be today or tomorrow. It may not even be next week. But as you make this a habit, where you're feeling gratitude to the points where you relax and you actually feel a sense of inner peace and relief. Not only will your life begin to transform and things begin to resolve themselves more easily, but you'll also find that people start to respond and interact with you differently. Just take another 30 seconds or so and just say, if all you're doing is saying thank you, thank you, thank you, even maybe with your hand on your heart, you'll feel that gratitude from God, source, spirit, the universe actually reflect within you. For me, it brings up such a tremendous sense of bliss and peace and knowing that everything is okay and things are working out for me because there's so much more working in my favor than I'm aware of. Okay. Take another few seconds and just feel the peace that the gratitude brings. For each one of you, you're at a different point with this. And gratitude is a different habit for each of you. So you might not all feel the same thing, but it's a great way to teach yourself to get into presence. Okay? Hold on, Melody. I see your question, but we're going to finish our gratitude practice first because what you guys do here is actually the most important thing. Okay? Hi, Georgia. We'll get to readings in just a minute. So you guys can go ahead and open your eyes. I'd love to see, as I know you guys want readings, and we'll get to those. But as we go through the broadcast, if you want to share, if you felt presence or a sense of peace, you guys come to us for readings, but we have to be present when we're reading. And one of the things I'm sharing with you today is one of the most powerful keys to life, which is really making deep gratitude a part of your life so you can also better connect with spirit. Okay? Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I want to share one more thing before we get into readings, because I want you to understand why this is important to me, okay? It brought tears to your eyes. Wonderful. I love your feedback. Thank you, Melody. I wanted just to take a few minutes to do this because one of my goals as a reader is to empower you. And you have a feeling that your heart is swelling. Yes. So all these things you guys are sharing is you're experiencing presence. Okay. Yes, you feel your heart swelling. Wonderful. So that, guys, is presence. And when you learn to be present, you actually will feel peace and bliss. You'll actually get answers and clarity. Okay. Uh, you felt your hair being brushed. Wow. So I wanted to give you guys this today as a gift, and I can talk about it all day long, but until you experience it like you're all sharing with me that you have, it's not your own. Right. So I want to encourage you guys, if you can find just one time a day. Hello, Facebook user. Welcome. If you can find just one time a day or a couple short moments a day, or remember to do this whenever even things you don't like are happening, I guarantee you it will transform your life. And if you choose to really just, like, let's say, make this way your way of life for a whole weekend or a whole day, you're going to feel even more of it. And before I get into readings, I want to share one amazing thing with you guys. There was a time about 10 years ago, I was going through a really tough time. And welcome. Hi, Lacey. Um, I decided to go to this Catholic church that was nearby when no one was there. I just wanted to sit and have prayer time. And I felt the peace as soon as I walked in. You don't have to go to church to feel the peace, but I went through all the things I was worried about and I prayed. And then you know what happened? All of a sudden I felt really grateful. And I decided, hi, Lacey. I decided I was just going to say thank you. And I listed all the things I could think of. And about 20 minutes went by and I couldn't think of, I mean, there were just so many things. I was getting overwhelmed. So I decided I would just say thank you. Like Eckhart Tolle encourages, just say thank you. Welcome. And 3.5 hours later, my friends, 3.5 hours later. Hi, Jane. Welcome. I walked out of that church a different person. And it still makes me want to tear up because whatever you're feeling inside is reflecting in your outer reality. And it's like source reverberated back within me that gratitude that I was giving. And so many of the things I'd been struggling with over the next couple of months transformed and worked themselves out. You don't have to spend 3.5 hours, okay, sitting in a church saying thank you. But I'm sharing this with you today because if I had not done that and spent at least 15 minutes, if you guys can, one time in your life, just spend 15 minutes doing nothing but being in a quiet, peaceful place, just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, even if you don't know what it's for, you'll never be the same. And I just want to hand you that today because you have to experience it for yourself. Okay. So enjoy. Thank you guys for the feedback. And in future broadcasts, I would love to hear how you are working and using with gratitude in your life. Okay. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome, Shannon. You're so welcome. I'm glad you all enjoyed that. Bev, welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead now from a place of presence and we'll do readings because they have to come from a place of presence. Okay, you're welcome, Jessica. Glad you enjoyed it. So I want to, let's see here. Can you go up to Hi, Gia, welcome. Hey, Kelly. Hold on one second. I'm seeing who Spirit wants to come through for first here. Let's see. Hi, Facebook user. Welcome. So hi, Amy. So Kelly, let's see. Gia, we'll get to you. Kelly, I'm being drawn energetically to you first here. If you guys are just Facebook users, Veronica has the StreamYard post up. If you want me to see who you are, just follow that link, okay? So Kelly, is there anything in particular that you want to ask about today? I feel that you're having a lot of your spirit guides have really been trying to get through to you. I see about 3 or 4 different avenues for you right now. So are you at a crossroads of making a decision? Because what they're showing me is even if you're not aware of it, you have coming up really shortly, like in your immediate reality, or just will be coming into your immediate reality, some shifts and changes that are going to require you to be making some decisions in several areas of your life. And these are opportunities for you to really step into fulfilling some visions and dreams that you had. So, do you feel that you've had to, hi, Casey, welcome. Do you feel that you have had to sort of sacrifice or give up some of the dreams that you had? Because I see you having like visions of things, like dreams, like things that you were really excited about that they're showing me have been sort of pushed more to the back burner. And they're trying to encourage you to understand that these things are still really possible. Are Shea and Jillian, Victoria, welcome. Hopefully you even remember them. Some of these are things that you actually came into this world loving and inspired to do. Yeah, there's a lot of change. I see the souls there as well. They wanted to start with your shifts that you have coming forward. And you have some shifts coming forward. So they want to start with that, and then your mom and sister will move forward. There's actually a couple figures standing back, sort of kind of behind you. Um, that's a lot. I'm sorry you lost your mom and sister all at once. That's so hard. Yeah, so there's a lot of change going on. But what they're showing me though is they're showing me decisions you're going to have to make and changes moving forward. And so they're wanting to start with that. Um, Probably because they're going to want to leave you with your own extended connection for connecting with your loved ones that have crossed over. And so they want you to, okay, so there's a couple things here, and this may or may not make sense to you now, but they're coming through now because I'm speaking to you now. So, whether you want to jot this down or listen to this again later, but one of the things they're wanting to guide you with is some specific things that you need to do to make that transformation. So, so they want you to, first of all, you're going to have obviously some healing work to do, but the choices and transformations, the starting anew, they want you to move forward and start something new and fresh that is going to allow you to feel lighter. And it's also going to allow you to move forward more easily after the loss of these loved ones, because I just see like it's almost like you have to burst out of this cocoon and you're going to enjoy life on the other side of that. They're saying that focusing on that, going back to the things you loved and enjoyed most as a child are going to bring back a lot of that joy. And it's also going to help you to transform and move forward. Jade and Kate, Iris, welcome. Now, over on your right side, so my left side, so keep the guidance from your spirit guides in mind, please, as we move over and have your mom and sister step forward. Um, do you have another sibling, Kelly? I'm seeing another girl who's actually still living, who is about it looks like a feminine energy, who's about your age. Um, let's see here. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Um, so so I'm just going to share this with you. Sometimes it seems kind of random. It is a very close friend then. There's someone still living about your age that is very close in your energy field that you're very close to. They're bringing this person, it looks like her, into my awareness. It's okay. It doesn't all have to make sense at once. It'll come full circle for me. Um, and then your mom and sister are making me feel like, okay, really tightness in the back of the head and the neck and across the upper shoulders. I'm feeling like really discomfort up there, head, neck, and shoulders. And then there's also a sense of, is there someone that passed away from cancer, Kelly? I'm just putting everything together because there's other souls coming in for you as well. I'm seeing interesting. So I'm seeing a couple things that your mom and sister are showing me. Do you have some clothing and things of theirs that you still need to go through? They're showing me like a brown, these may seem pointless, but they're not. They're validation for them. They're showing me a brown coat. Looks like it has some like fuzz or fur on it. Um, they're showing me what looks like a beaded bracelet. They're showing me some things um, that you gave your sister. And one of the things that they're sharing with me is that it's very overwhelming, especially since there's both of them. And it's not like you lost one of them and you're having both of them to go through all these things with. Things are just the hitting things hitting you like boom, 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 boom is like you're gonna have a break from that now. I know it feels like everything's happening to you at once. And let's see. Oh my God, yes, I do. My mom's cardigan, my sister has a bangle I gave her. Okay. All right. That's what I'm seeing. That's just validation that they're really there coming through to me because I'd have no way of knowing that. So they're trying to show me things that I can share with you. Um, and so they've been trying to help you with this process because it's hard enough when we lose one person or one animal, but when when we're hit with more than that and you don't have that other loved one there to help you, letting go of things is a lot more scary. And they're both there together and they're both really present. Um, they want you to, remember that their energy is still in trying to translate it the way they want me to say it. Sometimes I hear the words from them, sometimes I see what they're saying, and sometimes I feel it. So I'm trying to take the combination to have the most accurate message. They want you to know that their energy still remains in those items. And that's one of the reasons why it's difficult for you to let those go, right? And that's okay. They want you to keep the things that you love the most, that remind you the most. And they're also telling you that, as time goes on, you're going to have an easier time cleaning things out and moving on with things. But it's probably going to take you a good 3 years or so. I don't see that as a negative thing. I know that sounds like a long time, but what they're showing me is it's going to take you probably a good 3 years or so to really get out of that mourning phase and just step into your own light, having made that adjustment. Welcome, Jimmy. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I also see animal energies around you. Do you have pets, Kelly, or pets that belong to them? Let me know, please, because I see animal energy around you. Um, I see your comment, Jimmy. Thank you. Trying to get to everybody today, as many as I can. Um, So the other thing is they want you to look at Kelly. I want to, as we round things up for you, I want you to get these few messages from them. Okay. Um, you're struggling, missing them terribly. Yes, yes, I do. And my sister has a dog. Okay. All right. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing multiple animals. Okay. So are you gonna be taking on her dog? Because what they're showing me is it's very important that you have that unconditional love from that animal energy around you. They'll actually help absorb some of that sadness and that mourning and that struggling because they're unconditional love. They also want you to know that they're not hi hi Arshia. How do you say that? Arshia. Pretty. Love it. Hi Allison. So Kelly, what they want you to know is they're there with you all the time. When you talk to them and you are feeling them, remember, I tell people this every time I do a reading. When you feel yourself tearing up or getting really emotional or thinking of them intensely, you are picking up on their electromagnetic energy actually in your you rescued a dog from a shelter. Wonderful. Because what I was seeing was that they were saying you needed to have a pet, but I was also seeing an animal. It looked like a dog. So that would, I guess, be your sister's dog in your energy field. Um, and that's wonderful. That dog actually will, like and appreciate you the most because your energy will be most similar to your sister's, just because you're her sister. Um, so just understand that, you know, things will get better. They are there with you. They are both, are you having sleep issues? I'm seeing that due to the missing them and the stress and the sadness, that your sleep isn't the same. And, they want you to work on that because one of the ways that they're connecting with you every night when you get to sleep is through you in the astral plane, right? Which our spirit ones do. But if we're not sleeping soundly, if we're not really doing that, they can't spend that same amount of time with us. And during that time, a lot of your healing is going on. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're getting healing time there. Um, Also, they're showing me when there's like a specific perfume they're showing me when you smell that belong to one of them. That's a reminder. You might smell it and they're not even around. That's going to show you that they're there. Um, what a lovely, comforting message being delivered. Okay, I'm glad you guys are resonating with this. Kelly says, so true. My dog doesn't leave me alone. You don't sleep at all. Okay. So what they're telling me is you need to, the sleep thing, that's going to be helpful to you. And it might actually help you to sleep better and go to sleep earlier and relax if you know that they're there meeting you in the astral plane. Okay? That's motivation for you to get some good sleep, right? Hi Sarah. And no, your dog will be there to comfort you. That's for sure. It knows. Animals come with a purpose. So this dog that you rescued really is rescuing you. It came to you with a purpose. Hi, Iris. And the last few messages, Kelly, keep in mind, it may not all be something you're experiencing now, but you will. Are different scents that remind you of them. And flowers, I'm actually seeing roses. I'm seeing pink and red and white roses. Um, so when you see these flowers as well, and they're just saying, hang on and keep the things that you need to right now. Don't push yourself too fast. Just work first on allowing yourself to sense their presence. Now, they do want me to remind you your sister's perfume and red roses. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. So, guys, that's just validation. I don't have any clue what I'm saying when it's coming through. That's just what they're showing me. So, you can thank your sister for that. Okay. Um, Please know that now that you've had this reading, Kelly, your connection with them will be easier. And if you practice the gratitude and the slipping into presence like we did in the beginning of this broadcast, in that stillness, you'll be able to hear, feel, and sense them better. They can hear, see, and feel, sense you constantly. It's our end that struggles, okay? What they're telling me is you will probably smell, hear, and feel before you actually see from them, other than signs and symbols like the roses and the perfume and things like that. Okay. So I'm going to leave your mom and sister with you and know that they love you and they're not ever going anywhere. Okay. It's wonderful. Let's see. Let's go. Hi, Lisa. So let's go back to Gia because she was farther up here. Please, I know there's some comments that I've missed, but guys, when I get into the mode of reading, I try to see everybody's comments and Veronica's helping me. But just keep in mind that I get into presence and I pull out of this. So I'm trying to read all your comments, but I may not get to you. It's not personal. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's do popping up a bunch of wonderful ones at the time here. Um, let's see. Somebody just said, who is it that said they were having a difficult time at the moment? Let's see. We have a lot of great readings on here. I need to need to speed things up. I'm looking for hi Molly. Hi Jane. Thank you. Um, okay, I'm just trying to see. Hi Gia. So let's do let's see. So let's do this. Hi, Casey. I see your message. So let's quick Allison, if it was you that saying you were having a difficult time, let's do that. And then I want to do Gia. Guys, I'm just going where spirit is taking me right now because they're stepping forward. I'm not in charge of this, so I'm just going where I'm drawn, okay? Hi Molly, I'm so sorry. Hopefully we'll get to as many of you today as we can here. So let's see. So Allison, are you So are you I'm getting a few things coming in for you right now. And it looks like you're kind of in a tough place where you feel like you've been doing all the right things and you don't seem to be able to get anywhere. Um I'm seeing like issues with like really feeling secure. So are you having like struggling with money issues and like trying to transform your your living situation and style in your work because I see a lot of the basics right now are the things that are bringing up challenges for you. Um, it looks like this is going to be okay. It looks like this is going to be at least right now, guys. Nothing is set in stone, but with what you're doing now and with your mindset now and where you're what you're working and struggling with, it looks like this is going to be about a 6 month process for you. It looks like your things will get better, but it looks like you're going to have to make a couple uncomfortable decisions first. I also see it looks like there's someone in your life that's making things really difficult for you. Um, I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. You might think this is someone that is like supporting you, but it looks like there's a someone that you're interacting with that is they're creating blocks for you and you're kind of getting sucked into their lane. And although yes, they are the ones causing these difficulties, and what I'm getting is it's actually intentional. Like it's actually not with good intention. There's things they want out of that, that you need to pull back and get more in your own lane because despite the fact that they might be offering these challenges, they're actually one of the things that's actually hurting your financial situation and the other challenges in your life is that you're getting sucked into their lane and their energy. They're really pulling you out of your center. That's very, very clear to me. And so you're going to need to come up with some boundaries for them. And this is now, keep in mind, this isn't just about them. When you do what is coming through for me in regards to them for you, it will help you with your other struggles that are going on right now. It will help you with a financial situation, with basic life stuff that you're trying to get sorted out. Because I'm seeing you're getting sucked into their energy, being pulled out of your center, and it's just completely pulling you out of alignment. And so I know that you're trying. I can see that your spirit guides are like, you're trying so hard. But what you need to do is you need to do the thing you think you can't do. You need to do the things that are out of your comfort zone. So they're showing me like the way you would handle it that you think isn't really possible for you is how you need to handle things. And you need to, yeah, you're letting them get on your skin. Yeah. So what your spirit guides are wanting you to know is they're like right now, honestly, I'm not making this up. They're going, ah, yes, thank God. Um, they really want you to, they know this, but it's a matter of taking the next step in action, which is getting you out of your comfort zone because you don't want to get reactions from them. And so you're just kind of tolerating them. And what they're telling me is it may get worse before it gets better because as soon as you're not doing what they want, they're going to react. And that's okay. What your spirit guides have been trying to tell you is that is okay. Um, but you have to get out of their lane because what they're showing me is if you don't, it's just going to keep sucking you down. They're literally sucking like the manifesting power and life energy out of you. And that you really need to get out of their lane and actually get away from their energy as much as possible. You've always tried to get along. but it's walking away and not looking back. Yes, it is. And one of the ways they're showing me that you need to do that is by finding something else to focus on. That doesn't necessarily mean another person. It means the outcome that you want, the change that you want, has to be greater than the um than your fear of doing it, right? It's always hard to make a change, but everything you want is out of your comfort zone. And so understand that you are not alone. I know it kind of feels like you're alone because it seems to me like the people around you are kind of thinking the way you are, and they're not really being very good at supporting you to make these major changes with this person. They kind of don't want you to be upset at them. They don't want to overstep their bounds. They're kind of like, meh. And you really have to be the one that just finally says enough is enough. Now I'm going to throw this out there before I move on to the next one, because I know, as usual, I'm being overly thorough and there's so many people on here that want readings today, but just going where spirit takes me, guys. One of the things that you need to do is you need to look in and realize how powerful you are, because once you make these changes, you're going to up a notch in your confidence. And the next time you get involved with someone like this, you're going to handle it quick and it's going to be easier for you. Okay. And the other thing they want you to keep in mind is find something you're so passionate about that you want so much that you can only have if you walk away from this person, that becomes your pull. Because right now your pull is not wanting to rock the boat too much. And the truth is if you don't choose, life will choose for you and you're going to get really hurt. Just being honest, that's what's coming through. You don't want that, right? You don't want to struggle anymore. So you make the choice instead of letting life push you into the choice. Okay. Your spirit guides are with you. Just keep asking them for feedback. They are right there. You just, now that we've had this reading, the link will be more open for you. And don't second guess. The first response your spirit guides give you is the right one before you start thinking. Okay. All right. Thank you. Wow. That was really clear. Your spirit guides are totally there for you. Your confidence is non-existent at the moment. And Allison, it will be existent. This is true for all of you guys. Confidence does not come by sitting and thinking about it. It does not come by trying to convince yourself to feel confident. There is one way and one way only that confidence comes. It's through your power of choice and your action. So all you got to do is get through the other side of this. And it will also elevate you to a level where there are going to be better people coming into your life that are actually good for you. Okay. So, Allison, I'm going to send you off with your spirit guides because I got to move on. Mwah. I wish you the best. Guys, I'm going to try to, because I'm so thorough and there's so many people wanting a reading today, three things. One, if I don't get you today, spirit is still there for you. And if it's not me, it'll be another reader. Spirit will come by at the perfect time for you. Okay. Thirdly, I know I'm very thorough and I'm trying to speed things up, but I want to share all the significant things that come through for me for you. Okay. I do care about you. And number three, you can always come back next week and we'll get you. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. So let's see. I want to let's see, somebody else on here, I think said, and now guys, just so you know, if you're coming in just as Facebook user, it doesn't mean I won't be drawn to you, but unless there's something kind of specific you say, I probably will be less drawn to you. Just because I need the link. So if you do want to log in through StreamYard, the link that Veronica has up here, that will help me be drawn to you. Let's see here. So, Cindy, let's see here. Cindy, just a real quick word for you. You said you're feeling, sorry, you said you're feeling depleted. So just so you know, like this is just going to be a real short one for you, but, Cindy, you're taking on too much. So you need to step back and prioritize. This is why you're feeling depleted. And you need to do some things that you're very, very joyful about, that you love in order to recharge yourself. Do you understand? So this is really important for you to do. And you have the power to stop being depleted, but you're letting things that you're worrying about and thinking about and people in your life and circumstances and saying yes too often to deplete your energy, right? So start setting some good boundaries, set a few things aside each day for you in particular. Okay, Cindy? Gia, I was going to get you from the very beginning, so let's quick do this. Let's pop in for you for a second. Casey, I saw you too. I see all you guys. Oh my God, I wish I had 4 hours on here. Um, let's see. So you have a court hearing coming up. Let's see. So are you feeling like you're unprepared? Do you feel like there's some loose ends you're unprepared about? Because I'm being shown that you're actually more prepared than you think. Do you like do you have an attorney you're working with that you like? Um, let's see. Hi, Paul, welcome. Okay, Cindy, awesome. Because what I'm seeing, Gia, hold on, I've got such a dry throat. Um, I'm seeing that actually you're more prepared than you think you are. It looks like you actually have pretty competent legal support going on. Um, And what I'm seeing is that if you are if you're honest and authentic about this as much as you can be, that even if it doesn't think as though things are going to work out for you, that things are going to turn around. Um, yes, good attorney, yes. Father hasn't seen his son for 3 years. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I mean, again, guys, this is something very serious. So I'm going to remind you things are not set in stone. But what I'm seeing right now, because I always see a couple of options, what I'm seeing lined up to happen right now, your ex attorney just dumped him. Okay. Good. I see that you have good legal support. So I see that your attorney is very confident and seems to be knowing what he's doing. I see number two, that you're more prepared than you believe you are because your fear is making you feel like you're not that prepared. But it doesn't seem like your attorney's missing much here. And it also seems like you have a really good case. So I think there's still going to be part of a grueling process uh, and finalize details to go through honestly over the next few months. But I believe this is going to work out in your favor and everything is going to work out. But you do need to really trust in the process and just keep your intentions very, very, very authentic so that your frequency for this working out remains that way. That's how you attracted this good attorney that you have. Okay. So just keep envisioning this working out for the better. Okay. I think you're gonna be just fine, Gia. Just hang in there and let it go through the process, okay? Um, yeah, out with the old energy, dumped with the old energy, and in with the good energy. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Cindy, we can see your name. Thank you so much. So hang in there, Gia. Things are gonna get better. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Let's see. Um, let's see the moment. She says, "Thank you so much. I'm trusting the process. Everything you said is about to work out. Thank you, love. You're welcome. I really do believe that, Gia. So keep me posted, okay?" Let's see. Casey, Larkin, I'm worried. My son Brian is real ill, so he's emotionally and mentally a wreck. Will he be okay and happier when he moves in with me? Don't know how to help him. Well, so Casey, how you need to help him is by holding space for him. Oftentimes, it doesn't seem like it at the time, but the way that we really help the most is when we've done all we can do verbally and mentally and physically, we hold space. And oftentimes that means just being present, listening, loving, surrendering, accepting, applying gratitude. I know that doesn't seem effective. but that's what allows miracles to happen. If whatever direction, I'm not seeing a direction that the illness is going to take. Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe that unknown is sometimes an important part of the process. It seems to me, if I were to lean on one side, that he will pull through the illness, but it's going to take a while and things are going to be different. So things won't be the same after the illness. That's the strongest thing I'm seeing. Um, but please keep in mind that we have to switch our mindset so we're not looking at things as being good or bad, hard or easy. We have to look at them as though they are what they are and there's another purpose for them, even if we cannot see them. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do. I'm not any different. But if you want to create miracles on both counts, you pray for them and you hold space. Okay, you hold space. Yes. Dad's in the hospital, lot wrong pneumonia. Yeah, I can feel that in the lungs. And so what you need to do is be visualizing that healing and praying for him and holding the space for your son, trying to keep things as positive as you can. Okay. And but a huge part of this is we can't control all of these external things. So you really want to hold that space. Casey, that's what's coming through for you really strong. So hold that space. Okay. Hold that space. That's how spirit is showing me you can best from a physical place help him work through this. Okay. Now, guys, I only have 4 minutes, so I want to remind you that if you didn't get a reading today, spirit is there for you. I'm just taking who spirit is drawing me to in order. Okay. I'd love it if you wanted to join me again next week. And you guys can always reach out to me as well. I do readings if you want to actually get a reading, or follow me on my Facebook page as well. Okay. You're welcome, Casey. Let's see. Suzanne, let's go back to Suzanne here. Hi, Larkin. Just we have on Samson. Oh, Samson's all clear. Wonderful. Good job. That's great. Congratulations. Um, let's see. Thank you, Jane. Let's see. Let's quick do Amber here. Oh, good. Perfect, Veronica. I was like, Spirit's coming in for Amber, and Veronica popped it up. I've only got about 2 minutes here. I'm hoping to hear from my dad. He passed unexpectedly and didn't get to say goodbye. Okay. So, your dad sounds like a really fun guy. Was he very active and athletic at one point? He seems super fun. I wish I had more time to do this, but let me quick get through what he's got in the last 2 minutes for you. The first and foremost thing they want you to know, especially if you feel you didn't get to say goodbye, is that they're okay. So he is healthy, happy, vibrant. He's wearing a very colorful shirt right now. Good looking guy. Seems like a lot of fun. Lots of really good energy. I can see why you guys did not expect him to pass away. Wow. I'm feeling a really sharp pain in my heart. Did he have a heart attack, Amber? Let me know because I'm feeling really like heavy, sharp tightness here. Um, he wants you to know that he's okay. He's back to his normal self. He's like feeling better than ever, right? Because he doesn't have any physical issues here. He wants to tell you that he's so sorry you didn't get to say goodbye, but he did choose when he left. Okay. He chose, it was okay. And we choose this before we come into this life, and then we can change it here when we want. But there's always a bigger purpose we don't understand. Um, He's sorry that it was so unexpected, but he's with you. He's not going anywhere ever. And as a matter of fact, he's saying he can help you. He can even help you more now from non-physical. Don't feel bad. COVID. Okay. Did he have stuff going on in his chest? Because I really feel the chest area right here, right here. So what he wants you to know, because I know I've only got a minute here. What he wants you to know is that you can talk to him anytime and he can hear you. He's wanting to let you know that it looks like you're trying to make some changes, trying to fulfill some of your goals and life visions, and he sees that and he's supporting you. I don't know if you're getting engaged or you want to get engaged, or I see something about a long-term relationship and a fiance. He sees that going on. That might be farther in the future, but that's what he's showing me. He's seeing this happening. Um, and he loves you very much, and he just wants you to know that he's not upset you didn't get to say goodbye. That wasn't your fault. He passed exactly as he was meant to. Okay. And he hasn't gone anywhere. Your relationship has only transformed, Amber. Okay. If you want to hear more about this, you can come back next week or you can find me. Um, I'm sorry, I do have to log off, but I hope that helps you. You're married, you have 4 kids. Okay. So if you want to come back next week, we can pick up on that because I do see uh new relationships coming in. I see an engagement. So maybe it's for someone in the family. I'm not going to be on with you long enough to go full circle because I have to log off. But if spirit brought it through, join us again next week, Amber, and we'll try to finish this up. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you all so much. We'll try to get to the rest of you next week. Have a great week, guys. And please come back and join me again next week. Okay. Mwah. You're welcome.